The Black Death had shattered the medieval world. An age of faith and fear was dying. But from the ashes of that catastrophe, a fire was lit in the heart of Italy. A revolution not of swords, but of the mind. This is the story of a rebirth of art, science, and ideas that dragged Europe out of the Middle Ages and gave birth to the modern world. This is the full story of the Renaissance. The Renaissance began in one city, Florence. It was a wealthy republic of merchants and bankers, and its richest family, the Medici, used their immense fortune to become the greatest patrons of art the world had ever seen. They funded a new generation of artists and thinkers who rejected the dark, rigid styles of the Middle Ages. Instead, they looked back for inspiration to the lost glory of ancient Greece and Rome. This was the birth of humanism, a belief in the potential and beauty of humankind. Architects like Brunelleschi built a magnificent dome that defied engineering, while sculptors like Donatello created statues with a realism and emotion not seen in 1,000 years. By the late 1400s, the spark of Florence had become an inferno of genius. This was the High Renaissance, an age dominated by three titans. There was Leonardo da Vinci, the ultimate Renaissance man, a brilliant painter who created the enigmatic Mona Lisa, but also a scientist, inventor, and student of human anatomy. There was Michelangelo, the temperamental genius who sculpted the perfect form of David from a single block of marble and painted the breathtaking ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. And there was Raphael, who perfected the grace and harmony of the era. The center of the art world shifted to Rome, with the popes themselves commissioning these great masters. The Renaissance could not be contained to Italy. In the 1440s, a German inventor named Johannes Gutenberg perfected the printing press. For the first time, books and ideas could be mass-produced, spreading the new learning of the Renaissance across the continent with incredible speed. The Northern Renaissance was born, with artists like Albrecht Dürer in Germany bringing a new level of detail and realism to their work. The ideas of humanism, science, and a renewed focus on the individual were no longer just for wealthy Italian patrons. They were for everyone. A revolution of the mind had swept across Europe. The Renaissance was more than just beautiful art. It was a fundamental shift in how humans saw themselves and their place in the universe. It was a celebration of human potential, curiosity, and creativity. But this new spirit of critical thinking and individual inquiry would not stop with art and science. It would soon be aimed at the most powerful institution in the world, the Church itself. The questions the Renaissance taught people to ask would soon trigger a new revolution, a spiritual upheaval that would shatter the unity of Christendom forever. Click the video on your screen to watch the full story of the Protestant Reformation in 3 minutes, and be sure to subscribe to Epic Past so you don't miss a single story that shaped our world.